Hello and welcome to Ninja Build Reviews, and today we're going to be taking a look at the G.I. Joe Classified Retro Style Lady Jaye, and here she is. Now, right out the gate, I am not a Joe collector. I don't know much about, I never really watched the cartoon, so apparently these are supposed to be more animation accurate figurines, you know, people who watch this, and if I make mistakes, you know, just don't care. Just let me know down in the comments. You know, I just do not know much about these, so I'm going off of what I see here. It's completely unobjective because of what I just see here, because I don't collect them. Moving right along, there's the figure, there's the packaging. Also comes with some corporate information. Sits down on the bottom there. You know, here that is just to, you know, display it. Nothing significant about it. Just, you know, a sheet of corporate information. So, nothing really interesting there. There's packaging, as is traditional on my channel. We'll take a look at that packaging first, and we'll move Lady Jaye out of the way here. And she just fell off the stand, so that was that noise. Anyway, here is the packaging, and you got some nice artwork going on down there of the character, and, you know, pretty cool. I dig it. Now, one thing I have heard a lot of people talk about, and I asked around to those who do collect. One thing people have unanimously said about this classified retro line is that it is some really bad card back. It rips and tears easy, is too flimsy. Matter of fact, normally I'm really careful about how I open the packaging, but this one, as I was picking it up, it literally, when I picked it up like this, it literally tore free. So all I had to do was cut the tape from down here. I mean, that's how flimsy it is. I picked it up and it tore free, like right there. I mean, it just, that's why it looks like that, because it tore free as I picked it up. I mean, it's not great. They said it's really, really bad cardboard. Really flimsy, thin cardboard. I have a Destro as well. These are my brother's action figures, to be more precise. But it had tears up here. You'll see some dust on there, by the way. That it came like that off the shelf. There we go. The top was torn here. The top was torn down there. The plastic, so really thin plastic, really bad cardboard. You know, most people were complaining that they came shipped that way and set on the store shelves. You know, really badly damaged packaging, card back. So, you know, this is the front. That's what you get. Of course, I got these. He got these on clearance for $3 each. On the back, you have G.I. Joe up there. You have some information, and let's take a quick look at that if you want. There, focus. There you go. So, if you want to look at that. Again, nice image going on there. You got images of the others. Destro, I don't know who that is. I have the Destro. I don't know who that is. Again, I'm not, you know, I don't know the characters. So this is Lady Jaye. I'm assuming that's the Destro there. I don't know who these guys are, so, you know, forgive me. You know, I didn't do a lot of research into this because I'm just not a Joe collector. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to look at it. But anyway, there you saw, you know, her information. You know, Hart Burnett, Allison B. Role covert operations, primary specialty intelligence, secondary specialty personal clerk, birthplace Martha's Vineyard, Massachusetts, an accomplished actress and mime as well. As a studied linguist, she can easily pass as a native in many countries and around the world. There you go. So that's the packaging. Get rid of it. And we'll get back to the toy here, and we'll quickly take a look at the accessories. We'll get this out of her hand. There we go. Get this out of her hand. Take that off. That's come off. Well, that's come off. And one last thing. There you go. And yes, now she is bald. But, you know, that's part of the toy's charm, I guess. I don't know. Boy, that does. There we go. Oh, be right back. This is stuck now. There we go. So yeah, it got stuck. There we go. So we'll put this back. Boy, that's stuck too, man. I have some complaints here already. There we go. We'll stick this on there. Set that back there. Let's take a look at these accessories. All right, we'll zoom in a bit here. It comes with this camera. Looks like an old style, maybe a VCR 35mm. I'm not sure which. Could have done with some paint. Got some black paint there though. Could have done with some detailing. So maybe somebody, if you really want, give it a wash, you know. That might really set it off. Comes with this spear right here. And the tip is removable. If you want. There you go. Tip is removable. Focus. There we go. And it comes with an additional accessory. It looks like a grappling hook, maybe, I guess. I'm not sure. Anyway, you can, using that peg and that port, replace the spear tip with this. And you'll have that going on there. So there you go with that. Take that off. So that's the first, what, 4 accessories, really? You know, 4. If we count that spear shaft separately, that's 4. All right. Comes with a backpack, which is highly detailed. I will say that. It is highly detailed. Look at all that. Look at all that modeling. That is pretty nice. I gotta admit, that is really nice. So, you know, you've got, even the back of it's got this nice textured look to it. So, really, could, again, maybe if somebody gives it a wash, it'll look so much better. Comes with this knife. Just done with some black paint on there. Otherwise, it looks like this gray plastic. Comes with, I guess, is the spear gun. I would assume. Again, needs some paint. But as you can see all the way through. And using that, you can stick the spear in there if you so wish. There you go. And, or if you want, you can, stick like a grappling gun type of thing. You can just stick that on there and it'll become like a grapple gun, I guess. Again, I don't know what that tip is. Somebody can let me know. And finally, it comes with hair hat, or hat hair. There you go. And a nice little, looks like a G.I. Joe maybe version of the airborne wings. Pretty cool. And of course, you know, when I first got this out, you know, and we'll pull back here some, pull back, focus, there we go. When that came off, I was like, oh man, I just broke my brother's figure. No, it's actually designed that way. So if you have the other characters, you like this look, but you want the different color hat, or you want the other hair, you can then replace that. And it sits on there. Once it's on there, you know, it's on there. It stays on there. So as you saw, I flicked at it. You gotta put some pressure on there to remove it. So otherwise, pretty nice. So let's take a look at this real quick. We'll zoom in on that head, and this is her head sculpt. Come on, focus. Not focusing. There we go. Let's go ahead and pull that off so we can look at her mug. There we go. She got some brown there for the eyelashes, like brown in those eyes. Some red lips. Little bit of blush on there. Hey, they're trying. So, and the head will look up. We'll pull back a little bit. Look down. Does it have any down? No, not much down, actually. Better up than down. What about with this on it? There we go. Let's see if it'll come right off if you take it too far. So, yeah, but still, you know, it'll hold if you get it right. You get some side-to-side action going on there. Again, no down. That's kind of disappointing. So, is there another joint there in the neck? Is that what I'm seeing there? Is that what I'm seeing there? Or is it... Oh, so I guess there is a joint here that allows for a swivel, and then you got this up here. Looks like a ball joint into the head, and that's supposed to allow you for some down, but it's not happening. Does allow you for up though, and of course a little bit of attitude there. So I mean, yeah, I guess it's all good. Again, I don't know much about these. Looks like you got a soft ratchet going on the shoulder there to get you that far. Looks like a swivel all the way around. You do have a bicep swivel just underneath there, and it's got some sort of emblem. Looks well, airborne. Looks like. Yep, that's exactly what it is, airborne. So pretty cool there. Anyway, swivel right underneath the shoulder there. Looks like you have. I thought it was a double jointed elbow, but I guess not. So you have a single joint. It's a weird way to do things. Single jointed elbow. It looks like you should get a lot more out of that. Oh, there it goes. Ugh. Double jointed elbow, and there goes her helmet hair. Oh, I forgot. One other accessory is the stand. Really cool idea. I wish they did that with most of their action figures. Anyway, you do have a double jointed elbow. That's pretty cool. Just really tight on mine. Again, soft ratchet. You have a wrist swivel. Any other action out of that? No, just the wrist swivel. All right, so looks to be the same on the other side, except you get a little more up out of that one, huh? Must be the molded detail here. Swivel, double jointed elbow. Is the same thing over here. Yeah, that's just a swivel. So, okay, so we have a waist swivel, soft ratchet too. Weird, but you got it. You do have a bit of an ab crunch more back than forward. That, yeah. So a swivel and a bit of an ab crunch going on there. Looks like this is a separate piece that's molded around it. And it's got some nice painted detail on there. There you go. And a holster for that knife. I'll show how that works out in a minute. Again, nice molded details in it. So, you know, at least that. There's the belt underneath. Got a silver belt buckle. Legs will kick forward that far. Not really any back. That's weird. So, okay. To the side, you get that far. You have a drop down. So you get that too. You get a bit of a drop down. Looks to be double jointed knees. Yeah. Swivel right there at the thigh. So thigh cut swivel. Feet will go back that far. They will go forward that far. Not as much as you'd hope, but that is a tiny bit up. Looks like you do have an ankle pivot, so that's nice. So all in all, you know, not too shabby. Bit of up, more back. All in all, not too shabby. Can't exactly do the hero landing pose with her, but well, I suppose somebody could, just not me. And she does stand relatively well without the stand. So at least that's something as well. Real quick, I'm going to have to edit this in articulation. I missed that she does have a butterfly joint going backward, a bit forward, more back. She does have it on either side, so there is that. This one is a little more, again, it's the uniformity, like this one is really tight. There you go. I had to really force that to move it, and this one is just really loose. I mean, you can see that, so there we go. So uniformity here seems to be the thing here. There you go. Just edited it in real quick. That's something. Back to the action. Again, you know, I'm not a collector of these guys. It's not exactly in my wheelhouse. Let's put her helmet hair back on. But you know, all in all, I gotta say it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. Apparently there's versions of this where it just has some like different hairstyle, different color. This is supposed to be more cartoon accurate colors. Some come with I guess there was one release that comes with a blue cap that's like this one. So I guess that was made to take off and replace if you want this look but with a blue cap, or this look with just hair, you know. You have options as long as you buy the other figures. So all in all, not too shabby. I really do like this. My brother must like it a lot too, because he's the one who purchased these, and I get to review them. So that's pretty much been my look at the G.I. Joe Classified Retro Lady Jaye, which means, I guess, cartoon accurate look. So all in all, I would rate this probably as a 7 out of 10, mostly because I love the accessories. I like the way it looks, and it has some problems. Joints being too tight or too loose, like this ankle joint is really, I mean, it's really floppy. So that the lack of articulation going back. And by the way, there is a look at her back, by the way. There you go. It's I don't know, the lack that you can't look down, but you can, you know, get a good range up, you know, despite the fact that it, you know, separates this here. I just, you know, there are some problems here. I'm not familiar with the line. Maybe that problem was addressed, or I don't know. Once again, people have to let me know down in the comments. But all in all, not too bad. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Please check out my playlist. Make sure you hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow. And I do have a Patreon link in the description below if you feel like donating and have the means to do so. I would much appreciate anyone joining that. And above everything else, be good to each other. Oh, quick comparison. Oh, before I go, there she is next to Destro. So there you go. So, well, if I put her on the stand, it'd probably be the same height. There we go. So there's a look for a comparison. I forgot to do comparisons. I'm not, again, used to doing action figures, but there you go for a comparison. And you know, I like him. His review is coming up next. Be good to each other. Hello and welcome to Ninja Bill Reviews, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Take 2. Hello and welcome to Ninja Bill Reviews, and today, Take 4.